A lot of you guys probably saw the title and thought that, yo, why is this guy being so serious? I'm about to have kids in like 15 years. Why is this guy being so serious? I'm 16 years old. Personally, I'm 16 years old and I'm already thinking about this because you need to think long term. Whenever it comes to anything, especially your kids, you need to think long term because the way that you live your life right now will determine how your kids are gonna live your life. If you're gonna have kids, you have to think about this. Chances are, if you've thought about your future kids, you've probably thought about the environment that you want to raise them in. So whatever environment that you want to raise your kids in, you have to have money for that. So a lot of you guys think that money isn't that important. But money is extremely important. The amount of money that you make right now will determine how your kid is gonna live their life, who they're gonna be surrounded by, what area they're gonna grow up in. So money does matter. Money is crucial in this aspect and can't make your kid live in the environment that you want to raise them in if you're just working a normal job. Chances are that's not the case. At least for me, because I'm not even gonna live in this country by the time I have kids. By the time I have kids, I wanna move somewhere where I actually think that they're gonna be surrounded by good things. So I might move to the Middle East, I might move to Dubai or something like that, where they can be surrounded by the people who I want them to be surrounded by, not by people who are just gonna have a negative impact on their life, in my opinion. And I also want to be around them as well. Look at what money grants. Money grants flexibility, at least in most cases. Some people have money and they don't have time, but you need to find that sweet spot where you have money, but you can also have time to spend with other people. So you need to have money because it gives you flexibility. And when you have flexibility, you have the time to be able to spend with the kids. You can't be working a normal job if you want to raise your kid in a specific environment and if you want to spend a lot of time with them. You can't be working a normal job at all. What you need to do is you have to make your own business. You have to make your own money. You have to become your own boss. Break out the matrix, as people would say. You need to do all of that in order to be able to get the money, to be able to get the time to be able to spend with your kids, and also raise them in the environment that you want them to be raised in. That's just simple truth. You don't want to be working a normal job where your kid barely even gets to see their father, and where they're raised by the media around them, by their teachers who are teaching them all this feminist stuff. You don't want that to happen. As a man, you don't want your kid to be like fatherless like that. You don't want your kid to be inhibiting all these like fatherless behaviors that you see on the internet. So what you need to do is you can't work a normal job for sure. Because if you work a normal job, you're going to be depriving your kids time to be able to see you. And when they don't see you, you can't teach them any of your fatherly advice. And then they end up like that. They end up like the kids that people make fun of on the internet. That's what happens. So you have to make more money outside of the normal job that you do or whatever university you go to. Whatever money you make right now will impact how your kid lives later on. My name is JBM. Focus on your goals. Remain disciplined. Take care. Peace.